All right, Shalom, Michael. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect. This teaches his word in all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, man, today pretty much I just want to type on, continue to, dwell on the spirit of prophecy, man, because as you can see, these different plagues and pestilence and everything that's going on planet Earth is pretty much coming to its full measure. Matter of fact, before anything, uh, let's see what I got two precepts. Let's see. Matter of fact, this is second Ezra 4. I'm started at 37. It says, "By measure have he measured the times, and by number have he numbered the times, and he do not move nor stir them until the said measure be fulfilled." And yeah, the Lord already have spaced out the different times of these kingdoms to rule, man. You know, the Lord has set up these different. Is a certain time period where Egypt was gonna reign, a certain time period where that Babylon was gonna reign, the Greeks, the Romans. And the same thing with this place, man. You know, and guess what? It said he do not move nor stir until the said measure be fulfilled. And yeah, and within those periods, guess what? Is a certain events happen. That's why you go into you deal with history, where you when a certain event happen, where you'll be like, well, this happened in the Roman Empire, or when during the Egyptians when they was ruling, this happened. You know, so it's the same thing, and we see it in these times, man. That these prophecies is coming to pass, man. You know, so matter of fact, let's go back to Second Ezra 9. It's like let's go back to Second Ezra. I mean not 9, but what it was 15. What I was gonna start off with, man, because these plays are here, man. It's like it's 16. These different plays are here, man. You know, so like yeah. Let's see, I probably passed. Okay, yeah. This is Second Ezra 16, and I'm gonna start at 37. It says matter of fact, I started at 35. Because as you read up earlier, it tells you, up above 35, that there is nothing but death is indiscretion is coming, man. You know, so verse 35, it says, "Hear now these things and understand them, ye servants of the Lord." See, so pretty much this is meant for the prophets to understand, because these are the tokens, the Lord is showing us, man. By the way of the understanding these scriptures, now we see it coming to life. We see the words coming to life, man. You know, it says, "Behold the word of the Lord. Behold the word of the Lord. Receive it." See, we looking at the words of the Lord coming to life, man. With these, the money's finna crash. Said the Dow, I believe it dropped 100 points today. It just recently dropped 1,000. But this economy is doing great, so to speak, according to what the so-called media outlets put out, man. Everything is doing fine. Why it says, "Believe not the gods of whom the Lord spake." And yeah, because these different these Edomites pretty much these Chaldeans, they worship these different deities, man. And Jake cling on to it. And that's why they at a point of at ease. They just telling, look, the Dow is okay. We going, China is, we're not dependent on China. Don't worry about China. We good, not knowing that the Lord is bringing us a beautiful piece of work upon this place. A beautiful, piece of work, man. You know, it says, "Behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack." So guess what? These things are coming, man. These plagues draw nigh are not slack, meaning what? There is no the Lord is not gonna renege on his word, man. You know? The Lord is not gonna renege on his word. It's gonna get worse and worse each day, man. It says, "As when a woman with child in the ninth month, bringeth forth her son within 2 or 3 hours of her great birth pains. So like within 2 or 3 hours of her birth, great pains compares her womb. See? So the closer we get to the day of the Lord, the worse and worse these different scourges is going to be, man. You know, it says when the child cometh forth, they slack not a moment. Meaning what? They're gonna continue to get worse and worse to let you know that the child is coming, man. The deliverance is coming, man. You know, it get worse and worse. These scourges that the Lord has put upon this place, with the plagues, pestilence, the famines, and all the race wars, all these things is coming. It's gonna get worse and worse and worse, man. You know, that's why you can see everything coming together. That the Lord, that's why I say, who have known the mind of Mashiach, you know, because we see like it was these different race wars. You got the police getting off, and then it dies down, and it have them again. You know, have things about the different talks about the chip, and then it'll die down. Think about credit card fraud, and you know what I mean, or these different pestilence dealing with like the swine flu and Ebola, and then it died down. But now you can see all these things is coming back all at one time, man. As a matter of fact, that was the other precept. Hold on, y'all, about me outside. That was the other precept I was gonna pull after that second Esdras, man, because Babylon is gonna go down with a great bang, man. It's gonna go out in a bang, man. You know, this place is, is that day when America gonna be destroyed is gonna be acknowledged every year, man. That new Passover when the Lord destroys this place and once again establish name upon the earth and deliver the elect, man. You know what I mean? And the build up to this is gonna be all here, and we see when the plays get worse and worse, that the birth is the deliverance is here, man, and that's what's gonna happen when that chip get mandated. You know, when that chip get mandated, that's when it's there, man. You know what I mean? So this is Isaiah 47:8. It says, matter of fact, let's see. Yep, I start at verse 8. Isaiah 47:8. Therefore, hear now this, that thou art given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly. They say in thy heart, I am, and none is beside me. I shall not sit as a widow, neither shall I loss. It's like neither shall I know the loss of children. See? So guess what? These devils pretty much, and everybody that's because it said war into Babylon and the inhabitants, because the inhabitants is the other nations and 2/3 of Jake, because the inhabitants pretty much mean of the same mindset. You're going to it, you know. It pretty much means the people are the same mindset, you know. So people think that this place is going to continue forever, that America's going to always bounce back. You know, nothing's going to happen to this place, man. But ultimately, these Edomites, they think that they're the Most High, you know, and there is no way that they're going to take a L. You know what I mean? Verse 9, it says, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment, in one day. See? So guess what? Since you think that this is going to come into you in a moment, in one day, which this one day pretty much means a period of time, you know, because the Lord is going to, that's the different scourges. The Lord could have just destroyed this place and that would have been it. But you're going to learn your lesson before you get the ultimate, fire, man. People going to die of famine, you know, the different plagues, the pestilence, the wild beasts, you know. Those different plays is coming, man. You know, it says the loss of children and widowhood, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorceries, and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. See? So these things is coming unto you. It said the loss of children and widowhood, meaning what? A lot of death, man. A lot of death is coming to this place. It's going to be by the way of these different scourges the Lord has put upon the earth. And when the money crash, people going to die, man. You know, people gonna just spaz out. You know, these different food markets. You know, Walmart and all these places that sell food. You know that's gonna be the first thing that's gonna be raided, man. And people gonna die with that food, man. You know, the different concentration camps. You know, people gonna fight against these because there's a set because that's why I said that I said they're just against the Egyptians. It's gonna be Edomites fighting against Edomites, man. You got the militia, you know, these different men that's against the government. You know, so a lot of things, a lot of turmoil is coming upon this place. But those that birth pains let us know that that the deliverance is near, man. You know, so it says I read it again. It said, but these two things shall come to thee in a moment in one day, the loss of children and widowhood. See, they shall come upon thee in their perfection, for the multitude of thy sorcery. See, when in its fullness, man. You know, in its fullness. That's what it's talking about, man. These different pestilence, all this is that cup is going to be filled up, man. Once he measured the times, the number of times, you know, is going to be. He said, "He do not move nor stir until the said measure be fulfilled." And yeah, and certain things have to be fulfilled in this kingdom for it to be passed over, man. You know, and we see that like I said, the different birth pains by the way of the scourging and the plagues that's coming, that's here, Salakia, that the deliverance here, that this kingdom is about to go down, man. You know, it says they should come upon thee in their profession for the multitude of thy sorceries and for the great abundance of thine enchantments. So yeah, these devils thinking that they're gonna continue with this witchcraft, but that's the thing that's gonna throw them down, man. You know, matter of fact, let me continue on. It says, for thou hast trusted in thy wickedness, and thou hast said, none see of me. See, they trusted in their wickedness, man. They did all this type of warlock and witchcraft, all this different dark magic that these devils do to stay on top, man. But guess what? It's gonna get to a point that the Lord is gonna shut that communication down because they got their left hand they got their left hand power, man. You know, they Lucifer, the light bearer, they got that knowledge. That's how you think these devils came up to create a damn airplane or the phone itself, man, or the nuclear missiles. The Lord gave them that, man. But it's gonna be a point where that's gonna be cut down. They ain't gonna have this knowledge. Matter of fact, let's get that because the knowledge that's the beginning of ruling, and also if you lose knowledge, that's the beginning of you losing that power, man. You know, that's why you read Wisdom of Solomon, I believe the 6th chapter said, wisdom bringeth forth to a kingdom. So wisdom, the knowledge, pretty much that's the first step of ruling, man. You know, that's the first step of ruling. That's why the Lord said he hardened Pharaoh's heart, you know. But he you know, he did that for you know, to make him be stiff necked. That's how this devil is. He is hard hearted, man. You know, because the Lord deals with the mind. He created these different kings, you know, to do certain things so prophecy can come to pass, man. Just like the Edomites, the Lord dealt with the Edomites, just so he can certain things had to come to pass, harden their hearts, and then throw them down, man. You know, but this Genesis, I mean, it's like Jeremiah 49:7 says, concerning Edom, thus saith the Lord of hosts, is wisdom no more in Teman? Is counsel perished from the prudent? Is their wisdom vanished? And yeah, see, this is the beginning stages of Esau's downfall. It's him losing the knowledge, man. You know, he this devil is getting sloppy. He getting sloppy with his, you know, these different false flags and all that, man. These devils is losing power. So that's why the Lord said, continue and stand with your champions, man. Because guess what? It worked for so long, but now they losing that grip, man. You know, so Isaiah 47 and 11, it said, therefore evil shall come upon thee, Thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee. Thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. And yeah, you see, man. You see, man. So the Lord said this evil is gonna come, and it's not gonna be no scientific, breakdown that you can do on why that came to you, man. You know. And then it also says, you should not be able to put it off. And somebody that's like a birth, you dealing with a birth. Guess what? That's why I say the play is slack not, man. Through the spirit, you see how things are ramping up. By the time, if it wasn't the time, man, Lord, when this is the time, Lord, when this is the time, this would have died down. People were scared about the swine flu. Then it just died down, man. This thing is ramping up, man. You know, these different plagues. You know what I mean? The coronavirus. That's hashtag the coronavirus. That's one of the top 5 things tweeted in Twitter, I believe, man. You know? Hashtag coronavirus. That's a trending topic, man. Why is that? You know what I mean? Because these evils is coming and they growing, man. You know? It says, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know. See, and that's how the Lord doing it, because the people are docile to what's going on. It's gonna come upon thee suddenly. I mean, that lets you know the Lord, he's like an ambush predator. He's gonna get you when you least expect it. He have to get you. He's like fattening a calf, a fattened calf. The Lord get you good and fat. You thinking that you at ease now, and He coming to get you, man. That's what happened in Babylon back then. They were eating, drinking, they got lit, and they were asleep, man. This was going on now. It says, stand now with thine enchantments and with the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth, and if so be thou shalt be able to profit, if so be thou mayest prevail. See? So the Lord said, continue to stand on your enchantments. These different blood magic these devils do. They drink scared blood, or they drink happy when somebody laugh and they'll kill them. And see, these devils are sick, man. Damn Edomites are sick, man. So the Lord said, continue to do that and see as you're going to prevail when that time comes, man. Because Yahweh Shema Shai is about to destroy this place, man. And if you with this place, America, you're going to be destroyed as well. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. Isaiah 13 and 15. It says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. See? So if you join into this place, you call yourself an American, or you voted, you know what I mean? You're going to be destroyed with them as well, man. You voting for Bernie Sanders, the Lord is going to kill you, man. This place is about to go down, man. The money's about to crash. See, all this is about to be cut pretty soon, man. It's not like you're gonna be able to walk into the house and put the air on 73, man. Put the temperature on 73 degrees, man. Those days are gonna be over with pretty soon, man. Cause it lets you know these different birth pains is gonna get closer and closer and closer to let us know the deliverance, man. And when that chip get mandated, it's gonna be, intense, man. That's the pains that's in its perfection, because all hell is gonna break loose pretty soon, man. I mean, so this is Isaiah, back in Isaiah 47:13. It said, "Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsel." See, and you can see Jacob Rothschild pacing back and forth, man. You know what I mean? You got the apostles doing another live video, another apostle. I pulled up another video, Apostle Run Live, Apostle Bob, doing a count, you know what I mean? And these devils is losing it, man. You know why? Because they can't do nothing to stop this word. Matter of fact, they can't do nothing to stop this word. This is Second Ezra 16 in verse verse 3. It says matter of fact, I start at 1. It says, woe be unto thee, Babylon and Asia. Woe be unto thee, Egypt and Syria. And yeah, and woe unto them, man. And you see woe is done unto Babylon. You see the war is on Asia, man. You know, Egypt and Syria, which we know that is Egypt, America. Yeah, I mean, Syria catching hell. Yeah, I mean, you know. But the point is, the Lord turned the destruction to pretty much all these nations, man. See, all these things is come upon the planet Earth, man. All these things is come upon the planet Earth. It says, gird up yourselves with cloths of sack and hair, bewail your children and be sorry. So pretty much, get ready to be in a state of mourning, man. You know, get ready to be in a state of mourning, man. It says, for your discretion is at hand. See, the Lord telling them. See, you got this. It always says she decked out with scarlet and purple and all that. Well, the Lord telling them to put on sackcloth, man. Beware your children, be sorry, yeah, because a lot of people are gonna die, man. See, this Bible is not just no book you can justify on eating pork, man. This is one of the goriest book, you know, that was ever published. Which this is not like this is a fictional book, man. This is in real life, man. You know what I mean? We are really in the scriptures, man. And it's seeing playing out today. This is because this is the pretty much towards the last build up. This scene is pretty much a scene before the climax, man. All these the discretion, man, because the climax is when the Lord returns. You know, so this Second Ezra 16 is the scene before the climax of the movie, man. When the Lord, the climax of the movie, when the Lord Yahweh Shah returns, man. You know what I mean? So it says, a sword is sent upon you, and who may turn it back? A fire is sent among you, and who may quench it? Yeah, who may quench this word, man? Because before the Lord send the sword, He sent it spiritually by the way of His word, man. You know, Hebrews 4:12. The word is like a sharp sword, two-edged sword. You know, and once He sent it out, it's not going to be turned back. Meaning what? It's not going to renege. You know, and it's going to accomplish what it was sent out to do, man. It said a fire is sent among you who may quench. We know this is also talking about the word as well. For He sent that fire, He's gonna do it spiritually. And why you get you read Jeremiah 5 and I believe the 14th verse, man. Words are like fire, man. You can't quench this fire. You ain't gonna be able to quench the fire the Lord about to send in this place, man. Start off spiritually, because you take a channel down, guess what? Another 2 channels gonna pop up, man. You know, so you can't stop this. It said, plagues are sent unto you, and what is He that may drive them away? See, meaning what? You can't stop what the Lord already sent out, man. You know, Yahweh Shemel Shah is gonna when He send these plagues, man, it's not gonna come back in like the angel with the 7 vows says, sorry Lord, I you know what I mean, I forgot it. No, man. No, everything's gonna be accomplished with the word of the Lord said, man. You know, so these devils are pretty much in straits because these different prophecies are coming past, man. You know, so it's gonna get to the point where they're just gonna throw the chess table over and just roll, man. What's that's coming? You know what I mean? So this is Isaiah 47:13. It said, thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let not the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that shall come upon thee. See? So He telling them, to throw your enchantments up. And guess what, man? The Lord is laughing at you, man. You know, just like how Elijah mocked those prophets of Baal. Guess what, man? We doing the same thing. We laughing at you, Edomites, man. We see that you just some feeble devil, man, and your witchcraft is not working. You know what I mean? You thought that you had us when you brought out the Newport 100s. You know what I mean? We went over that. You know, we overcame that. The flat earth, all these different philosophies, man. It's not gonna work no more, man. You know, and that's that wisdom perishing. That there's nothing else you can do to uh to uh to deceive the elect, man. But what I'm part of that righteous number, man. You know. So this is that's pretty much because it said they pretty much at the end of that they're gonna be destroyed, man. So let's end it off on this second Ezra 16. Back on let's see. So this second Ezra 16. Um and I started 38. I started 37 again. It said, behold, the plagues draw nigh and are not slack. So yeah, these things are coming and they ain't slacking off, man. It's not like later on, 2 months, you don't even know what the coronavirus is, man. You know, these different plays are gonna keep on wrapping up, man. That the money's about to crash, man. You know, that's the next thing we looking forward to. You know, for them to implement this microchip. You know, which they gonna do it. They might do it. You know, by the way, the different pestilence. By the way, this coronavirus. They might implement it like that. They might have to. They might do it by crashing the money also, man. Because we know the money's gonna crash, man. You know, it says, as when a woman with child in the ninth month bringeth forth her son. So, see, that lets you know we in that season. You know, because if the one was 6 months pregnant, you still at ease. You can be on your couch watching the Cowboys. But it's in the ninth month, you always you got your keys in your pocket 24/7 because the water might break at any time. You know, and how's the water been broken? By this word coming out, man. You know, out of his belly shall flow rivers of living water. That's when the water broke, man. When the starting with Rabbi Abba Bivens, you know, which that is John the Baptist. That's Elijah, which turned the hearts of the sons to the fathers, man. You know, so that's when that water broke. We found out who we was, man. You know what I mean? So it says with 2 or 3 hours of her great pains compares her womb, which pains when the child cometh forth they slack not a moment. See, so within 2 or 3 hours of the birth, them pains, them contractions is gonna get worse and worse and worse, man. And that these different plagues that's coming, man. And then it's getting worse and worse. Not like I said, people's so spooked about the swine flu. Now, you know what I mean? These niggas getting a double BLT, man. And that's they know what pork is that swine. None of these, you know what I mean? They at ease, man. You think they thinking about the Ebola, man? No. But this coronavirus is having everybody on all tens, man. You know, this money is about to crash. I believe the Dow dropped 100 points, man. You know, these different race wars. It's not like Jake then forgot Trayvon Martin and you know what I mean. It's still Jake's that Israelites just waking up, man. You know, everybody know the truth now. So that matter of fact, before I get anything, because this is another sign. Because the Lord, He got all right to just judge you just because He just want to, but it is a reason why the Lord is gonna judge this place, man. You know, it's a reason why these people gonna get judged, man. Why? Because they heard this word and they didn't come back to it, man. You know, so everybody gonna hear this word before this end come, man. You know, so this is Matthew 24:14. And this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. See? So everybody's gonna hear this message. Yahweh Shema Shai, this pretty much this death threat the Lord is making, before he come and make do on it, man. You know what I mean? So this is Second Ezra 16:39. It says, even so shall not the plagues be slack to come upon the earth, and the world shall mourn, and sorrow shall come upon it on every side. So yeah, it's all these people gonna catch hell, man. And it says it's gonna come upon every side, meaning what? It's not gonna be no. You're gonna pretty much be in total distress, man. You know, It says sorrow shall come upon every side, meaning what? A lot of people gonna die. It's not gonna be mirth in the land, man. It's not gonna be mirth in the land no more. It's not like, you know what I mean. You going to what you want to call it? One of these damn no La La Land, man. No, it's not gonna be no more mirth in that day, man. Cannibalism, diseases, these different plagues and pestilence, race wars. All these things are coming, man. It ain't gonna be no more running water. You can go home and watch old damn VCR tapes and shit, man. No, man. None of that, man. All these things are gone, man. So yeah, I just hope that everybody want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shemi Shai, by Shirah Hakudash. The one to the positive L's and great millstone, Shalom to the elect. It's these word not true faith sincerity. DTA and Bible Ball.